Alright. So we'll take our first crack at this season's Battle Royal. Always smoke a little bit more of this strawberry jello. Strawberry jello rubs. Alright. Does not taste at all like rubs. I have to admit that. But no, so I just finished up editing together like the whole videos for the data center meetings. Now, one thing I gotta say first and foremost, actually, overall, I'm pretty impressed with the town planning board. I mean, they are asking the right questions. And, I mean, like, the company is giving them answers. Alright, like, let's just play devil's advocate for a second here. Follow me to the end here, folks. Alright? Because I've got a greater overall point that I'm getting at here. Alright. Yeah, there's my credentials, motherfuckers. I'm sorry. Alright, anyway, so yes, the town planning board is asking the right questions. As you'll see in the video, they're like, what are you gonna do about the sound? And the data center people, they have an answer. They're like, we have the most conservative where we assume no barriers, natural or man-made, and here's the decibels that it gets to. And alright, cool. Yeah, here's the decibels it gets to, and here's our shit for the sound, okay? And straight up, Vance Fleury, he had the right question for that. He was like, yeah, but what about the river? You know the river amplifies sound. You're right by the river. I mean, they had an answer for this. They said they were going to plant some trees and put up some dampener walls. Okay, fine. Again, that's an answer. It's an answer to it. Okay, and it's again like the closed loop system. Alright, they have the whole thing where they're like, it's going to be trucked in from this water treatment facility that we still don't. Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to know where it is or what it is, but they insist that it's New York State regulated. So, okay, fine. Again, we're just playing devil's advocate here. Alright? They've got an answer for that, and it's 7 to 10 years. We take, I forget exactly what he said, but we'll just say 2 Olympic-sized swimming pools worth of water, mix it up with some glycol, and fucking put it in there from the water treatment plant. And then we suck out the old one, and we send it back to the business. 2 Olympic-sized swimming pools every 7 to 10 years. I mean, that doesn't sound terrible for like one mega data center, but I mean, eventually you gotta realize they're building these things all over the fucking country, so like, I feel like that really adds up quickly. But again, that's, that's again where my mind is going with this, and this is going to the point that I am getting to is, I just don't really believe anything they say. And the reason behind this is because corporations do tend to just fucking lie or leave shit out or exhaust all resources to get their way. I mean, now, here's the thing, okay? Because it comes in here. Even a few months ago, a guy knows who he is that I'm talking about. If he hears this, shout out to, well, let's just say Joe. Let's just call him Joe. All right. I was talking to Joe. All right. And he says, I don't know this other guy. Let's just call him Derek. I don't know. And he's like, and he tells me that Derek is like, I can't listen to Don that much anymore. He's gone liberal. And I explained to Joe at the moment, I'm like, well, what happened was, well, back in like 2016 to like 2020, I was making a fuck ton of money, and then even beyond into the fucking Biden years. But that's all going away now, and it's, kind of making me not so willing to turn the other way on shit. And since then, you fucking, this Iran war shit has gone down and all that. Now I'm just, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. This is not the Trump that we had in 2016, but alright, I'm digressing here. Okay. My point is, I have not gone liberal. Okay? I've just, no. The lines have been crossed, and Trump is not the conservative that y'all motherfuckers seem to still think he is for some fucking reason. Anyway, so my point being is like, here's the thing. If you don't believe the corporations, if they have that little credit, that they could literally be legitimately, like, trying to do this with as little environmental impact as possible, and they are legitimately, like, it's not that bad, and the upsides outweigh the down. Let's say that it legitimately is that. Alright? Again, I just don't trust these motherfuckers. And I don't think there's really any way to... There's no way a data center company is going to get beyond the stigma that they have created that, well... I'll give it the benefit of the doubt that some data companies have created for all data center companies. Because straight up, I don't even really, yes, I do know that, like, Amazon has its data centers, and Facebook has its data centers, and you watch this, all that fucking shit. Yeah, I do get that, okay? But then again, it's like, what the fuck? You really believe Zuckerberg at this point? I mean, the guy was like, never Trump all the way, fucking totally against him. Then Trump wins the fucking election, and, here you go, sire, have a fucking golden iPad. There you go. Fucking hey, man. Yeah, so trust that guy. Then there's Bezos, who... He's fucking running, I don't know, the Washington Post, Times, whatever the fuck it is. He's running that right into the fucking ground. Not that it was doing all that well anyways, but I think that's how he was able to buy it. Alright, we'll be right back, folks, with some more ranting on this. They definitely have an overall point. Don't worry, motherfuckers. I'm not going liberal. There's a conservative point to all of this. Alright, well, need to bam and bam. So, okay, so you take this just total mistrust of the corporations, all right? And then you add up with the fact that the Democratic Socialists of America are fucking winning elections all over the place, okay? They just won some crazy one. I think it was like in Florida or some shit. I mean, it was a primary, but still. Like, goddamn, man. And then on top of that, all right, so JD Vance is going on Joe Rogan pretty much telling, like, the fucking bro people, and he's 100% right here about this, but he's only getting half the picture, okay? He's like, okay, we gotta convince young people that they get to participate in capitalism, okay? That's the problem. They don't believe they get to participate in it. They don't believe they're ever gonna own a house or have a fucking good paying job or any of that, because all of those jobs are gonna fucking disappear already. Now, here's the thing, because I'm trying not to be like the super old man about it, but yes, I do remember being told as a young person, like, that this shit was gonna happen to me, that I was, not gonna find a good job ever, and there was gonna have all these problems, and a lot of people my age definitely do have problems that, I don't have. I've avoided them through various means. We don't need to get into any of that, but I mean, straight up, as young people are kind of a bit fucked in a different way because, I mean, we didn't know that we had no idea what trajectory to take our life on because the world only started to change every year or two. At that point, it only really changed every like 5 to 10 years. You didn't really notice it. Now it's like fucking with the internet. The world's gonna be fucking different. Next year, the Daily Dose of Don's gonna be like fucking a hologram in your fucking living room. And it's gonna have 100 million fucking billion followers. Because it's gonna somehow be picked up by the aliens. And that's how we're gonna get to 100 billion. I don't fucking know. Probably not, but God, this is some fucking good weed. Anyway, so but again, like, so JD Vance is telling them, like, the Republican Party, like, hey, we gotta get it so young people fucking believe they can participate in this shit. And yes, the fucking politicians need to do it. The fucking Republicans need to get their shit together and do it. But like I said, he's missing out half, man. These corporations need to do it too. I remember, like, late 90s, I think it was. Like, the Don't Be Evil campaign. Okay, this was a real thing, kids. Alright? It was back in the 90s. The corporations, like, okay, this was back when Zuckerberg, mind you, and all them, and Musk, they were like in their 20s back then, all right? And so they were pretty idealistic too. But they had like the Don't Be Evil, Nothing Evil campaign. The Simpsons did an episode where they made fun of it, had a joke about it. Mr. Burns was like, Nothing Evil. That's exactly the kind of radical thinking I need. You know, I mean, that was a real fucking thing, man. See, we need today's "Don't Be Evil" campaign. All right. Why do we need today's "Don't Be Evil" campaign? Find out in a minute or two when we get back. Because if you fucks don't stop being fucking evil, then yes, fucking socialists are going to win. They're gonna take over fucking Congress and the presidency because the young people are gonna be like, I can't fucking get anything, so why do I give a fuck about capitalism? And I mean, like, it'll be hard to blame them. Straight up, I don't want it to happen. I would rather have capitalism. I'm doing well under capitalism. It's pretty awesome. All right, I want to keep it that way. I don't want them to tear the system down. I got skin in the game now. So they're fucked, man. Gotta fix capitalism before these young people take it away. That's basically where I'm going with this. Alright. God damn, that is some good fucking strawberry jello runts that does not taste like strawberries, jello, or runts. I don't know, man. But I'm gonna shoot Sonic in the face. What the fucker? Wow. Alright, that sucks.